YouTube viewers, it's Sister Michael from Screen Reviews, bringing you a new podcast from my segment called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to breathe so hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will take to adult language. Once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will take to adult language. So anyway, before I begin, I'd like to say, because of the whole Thanksgiving holiday, I had not been, I had not been keeping up with the Boruto manga series. So basically, like I said, when I started the Boruto review, I was going to read the manga. I was always read the manga. Like I said, when it comes to animated series based off the manga, I'm always going to read the manga first that the episode is based on. So basically, because the whole Thanksgiving holiday, I'm behind in Boruto manga. So basically, I'm going into this episode not reading the chapter that the episode is based on. So anyway, just to let you guys know. Anyway, let's get to the latest episode of Boruto, episode 82. So basically, Boruto and the game managed to make it to the rock that is but there was in the cave outside the rock that is. So basically, Boruto and the game in the cave outside the rock village. So anyway, Shikadao told Anakin to stay with the defected ox that defriended him. So basically, Anakin asked why. Shikadao said that cause we don't want to draw attention to ourselves, and thus if things go south, you could take that defected up back to the Leaf Village and tell everybody what the hell is going on. So basically, indigents understand Shikamaru's plans. I mean, Shikadao's plans. So anyway. To understand Shikadao's plan. So anyway, Shikadao, Ichozo, Boruto, and Sawado headed towards the rock village, and leave the indigent in the defected arc behind in the cave outside the rock village. Anyway, meanwhile, back at the Leaf Village, Konohamaru was heading towards Naruto's office, and he got to the door and heard Naruto, Shikamaru, and Sai talking about because of Michi's actions and no word from the Tenchi Kage, this could lead to a war that can make the peace between the could make the peace between the 5 great ninjas village and whatnot. So basically, after hearing all that, Konohamaru came in saying that let me deal with Mishiki. So basically, like Shikamaru and Sai was like, I don't know, that they didn't think that Konohamaru wouldn't do what was necessary to stop a possible war from happening. But Naruto was like, Naruto was like, Konoha knows that, knows that he's a shinobi and whatnot. So basically, Naruto believes that, Konoha will do whatever is necessary to stop a war between the leaflets in the rock village. So basically, Naruto gave Konoha the mission to stop Nishi and whatnot, So basically, Konoha left the village wearing a cloak and a black op mask. So basically, Konoha was wearing a cloak and a black op mask. So anyway, Meanwhile, Boruto, so basically Boruto and the others managed to sneak into the rock village without any problems. So basically, without any problems. But except the one problem is they don't know where the previous Tenjikage lived at. So basically, their plan was to try to get the help of the previous Tenjikage, to help with the whole Mitsuki situation. So basically, they did not know where Mitsuki, where the previous Tenjikage lived at. So anyway, while that was going on, Shikida figured that, maybe Kabuyu and Sunk were part of a rogue faction of organization inside the Stone Village that's trying to break the peace. So basically, Chikada figured that Kabuyu and Sunk were part of a rogue faction that's trying to break the peace between the leaf business and between the other businesses and whatnot. So basically after hearing Shikada say about Kabuyu and Sunk, Choji's stomach started to grumble mad loud. That kind of brought attention to them, and not in the bad way, but in the funny way. So basically, after hearing the live sounds coming to Chojo's stomach, everybody in the Stone Village started to point and laugh at Chojo and whatnot, blah blah blah, and so basically brought mad attention towards Boruto and the others. So anyway, Boruto and the others managed to pass a restaurant where an old man is like, what you kids doing out there? So basically, with no choice, they had to rinse the restaurant and order lunch and whatnot to feed Chojo and stop her stomach from making that fucking loud noise. So anyway, after Chojo ate, her stomach noise stopped and whatnot. They asked her, basically, the old man who, so basically, they was wondering they were still wondering where to find the previous Tenjikage. So basically, the old man who owns the restaurant said that, told him he lives in a house somewhere. Told Boruto and others that where the previous Tenjikage lived at. So basically, Chojo's stomach note just did help them out a lot. So basically, they know where the previous Tenjikage lived at. Now, Now, I don't want to call him by his name because I know his name, but I don't want to mispronounce his name. So basically, what I'm saying is I don't want to mispronounce the previous Tenji Kage's name. So basically, I'm just gonna call him the previous Tenji Kage. So anyway. So basically, while Boruto and others headed towards the previous Tenji Kage's house, and the was basically, just hanging out and anything with just teaching the defected ox some writing and whatnot, the meaning of death and whatnot, so blah blah blah. Anyway, a few minutes later, heading a few minutes later, back to the Rock Village, Boruto and the others got trapped by Oxaki. That's how you pronounce his name. If I'm pronouncing his name wrong, I'm sorry. So basically, they got stopped by Oxaki, who was taking care of the previous Tenji Kage. So basically, once again, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. So basically, I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing his name wrong. Oxaki. So basically, I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong. So basically, Oxaki, Oxaki explain why. Blah. So basically, Oxaki's he said, I got word from your father, Boruto, that you and the others might be coming to the Rock Village. So anyway, Boruto explained what the hell is going on. So basically, Oxaki was like, alright then. Well, after Boruto told Boruto to explain what the hell is going on, it looks like, Oxaki says, so basically, whoever is behind cover you and Funk mostly behind the disappearance of the current Tenji Kage. So basically, Boruto was like, wait a minute, Boruto were kind of shocked that the current Tenji Kage disappeared. So anyway, Oxaki took him to see the previous Tenji Kage. So basically, the previous Tenji Kage was kind of shocked to see Boruto and the others came to see him. So anyway, basically Boruto explained to the previous Tenji Kage what the hell has been going on. So basically, after explaining the whole situation to the previous Tenji Kage, the previous Tenji Kage said, I can't help you with your whole Nishiki situation. So basically, the previous Tenji Kage told Akatsuki to make sure that Boruto and the others go back to the Hidden Leaf Village. Told Akatsuki to go back to take them back to the Hidden Leaf Village and whatnot. So basically, Boruto was like, why won't you help us? Then, out of nowhere, a bunch of ox appeared and surrounded Boruto and the others. So basically, and also, out of nowhere, the guy who kidnapped the current Tenji Kage walked up to the previous Tenji Kage and moved his mask or bandana from his face and told him that, and told the previous Tenji Kage that, father, everything has been put in place. So basically, it turns out that the previous Tenji Kage is behind the whole ox and the disappearance of the current Tenji Kage. So the episode ended with Boruto and the others looking at the current Tenji Kage with shocked faces that he's the one behind the whole ox Mitsuki situation. So basically, this is how the episode ended, with Boruto and the others were looking at the previous Tenchi Kage, all shocked that the previous Tenchi Kage is the main it's the person who's behind the whole ops and whatnot and the whole Mickey situation. This episode is not bad. For this Cynthia and Michael sign off, wishing you guys all a happy Thanksgiving holiday. Hopefully that the latest episode of Little Ranger versus Pattern Ranger will air tomorrow. Basically, hoping that the latest episode of Little Ranger versus Pattern Ranger will come out tomorrow, and then I will do a review on that. So sign off. One.